So when I first started talking, there wasn't as many people in the room, so I wanted to just kind of start from the top. There were 2 chairs behind me before, and now there are no chairs. So my name is Bradley Murrary. I can say I'm an entrepreneur, but I started as a photographer. I went to school at Columbia College. Went to school too. Cool. All right. We don't have a mascot, so I can't say it.
Yeah.
No. We don't have that. So yeah, go artists. So I went to school at Columbia College, studied photography, and I started in the dark room. So who all knows what the dark room is? Good. We got some cultured people. Everybody's digital. So I started in the dark room, so I consider myself an artist, a fine artist. You know, spending hours and days and years in the dark room. And what I learned, and I was just telling you guys that, and he was just telling you as well, I don't know your name, things move fast. So as I studied at Columbia College, I got my degree in photography, loved it, and about midway through, technology changed a little bit more. You know, that was, I think, Facebook era. And I started to get into video. And wasn't trained in video, never took a video class, video cinematography, like that. And so what ended up happening was I studied photography, but I really had kind of a passion for doing video as well. So I got this big $5,000 camera. I kept working at it, kept studying different photographers, videographers and whatnot. And I learned that it was something that people needed. And I didn't know, but I would eventually launch my company, which is now Square56. And what I do now is I make commercials for different people. But it kind of all started with this idea of how people communicate. And my parents' generation, they were used to they were used to reading things. They read or they listened. Okay, so they read, they listened. In our generation, I think we were, depending on how old you are, kind of came up on seeing things. We're in that generation as well, the photos. And now the next generation is watching things. Okay, so if you can imagine kind of the order of operation, we've kind of moved pretty fast, and things move very fast. And what I've learned is, with my degree in photography, is if you just do photography, you have to do video as well. If you don't do video and photography, then you're going to get left in the dust. So I picked that up really quick. I learned that because this is really all I do. I'm not out there trying to do anything else. I do this all the time. This is how I make my money. This is how I make rent. So what I did was I realized that different companies were starting up. People were starting businesses, and a lot of the time they had photos of what they did and everything, but they didn't have videos. And what I do for them, what I'm constantly doing is I'm going up to them and I'm telling them, I can help you with your digital, your visual image of how people see your company. And what I do now is I make commercials for different companies, and that makes them money. And at the end of the day, I'm still a fine artist. I still see myself in the dark room or whatnot. But we all know we need to make money, and we need to make sure that we can pay rent and we can provide things for our parents down the line. So that's why I started up this company. But with that being said, there's a thin line, like Kate already said. There's a thin line between commercial, making the money, and being artistically satisfied. And the goal with that is to find that line, walk it, and learn it, and make it wider. So what I've been doing is I've been going up to these companies and doing the work that I love to do, and showing them my work. Then they say, oh, you know what, I like that. So therefore, I can still be creatively satisfied, and they can pay me for my creativity. So that's pretty much what I do now. The company is Square56. You can hashtag Square56. On Twitter, it's Square56 Pro. On Instagram, it's Square56 Pro. My name is Bradley Murrary for all of your different social media outlets, whatever. And that's pretty much what I do. And I guess to leave you on a kind of a brighter note, and that's pretty much what I told you guys even before everybody else came in. Things move fast. I graduated from college 3 years ago, and things have changed so far immensely. And what I can say is to make sure that you stay ahead of the curve by looking back. Okay? What I mean is those younger people behind you, you guys are younger to me. I'm 25, you guys are still 22, and that's still younger. 27. Exactly, I'm 27. So, exactly. So there are things that you guys know that I don't know. I look to you to keep me, okay, what's going on that you don't know, okay? So make sure as you're looking forward, you look back as well, because that's just important, is looking forward. Don't look back like turn your back to people, but look back every once in a while and see what's going on, with what's new.